So yeah, I'm just gonna talk over you guys finding posters and frogs or whatever's gonna happen. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, I was on a crazy trip across the. Actually, I'm gonna go last. How was your day, companion?
My day was. How was your week, Cross?
How was your week, Konobi?
I'm eating candy.
Okay.
So now you
So-
have to go because I'm
Okay.
drinking soda.
So I'm not a cat. Why
What?
would you say such things?
What?
The stream is claiming that I'm a cat, and this is actually incorrect.
You are recording right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Shit, that was weird. I heard my own voice for a second, but I realized I was just checking out one of my own videos.
Oh, that does happen. So yeah, I also I agree with Yoshi. Why don't you get on the slagger, and then I don't need to record anything. But yeah, I went on a trip across. Oh, son of a bitch! What is happening? I mean, that's most of that's accurate. Yeah, I went on a trip across the country to visit a friend of mine. And it was awesome, and I saw a bunch of cool things, and we got back without dying, although we almost died in Kansas.
Yep. Velociraptors mostly.
No, apparently, going down Tornado Alley has the disadvantage of sometimes there's tornadoes there.
Yeah.
And and apparently we didn't know this, but we went in there, and I guess the tornado like slid behind us, and there was
Damn.
also a tornado in front of us.
Wait, slid
But
behind.
we managed to travel at the exact correct rate. to
What did it
not
slide
get
on? A
hit.
skateboard?
Yes. Are you? Shut your face.
You were in California, right? So it went
Yeah,
exactly
so-
like this. It was like, whoa, man, this tornado was
Oh
like
my God.
shredding behind us.
No, you see, you're assuming that I was in the part of California with human beings, and I was not. I was in this place called the Salton Sea, which is essentially an abandoned ghost town where there's no one and it's creepy.
Whoa, man, the Salton Sea, that must have like killer waves.
Do people actually talk like that?
No, they
Okay,
don't.
good.
They all died out a while ago because nobody talked to them.
Oh, that makes sense. The only one
Yeah.
left is Coco Nebulon. She's the last Californian. No, the
Oh my
Salton-
God! It all makes sense now.
The Salton Sea is crazy because like there's too much salt in the water, so just there like no life is really possible. So there's just like these dead fish bones everywhere, and there was some
Oh.
crazy hurricane, and they just didn't bother to rebuild any of the houses by there. So there's a bunch of remains of crushed houses and stuff,
Jesus Christ.
littered with fish bones. Like it's just crazy. But a little bit farther in, there actually is houses, but like no one lives there. Yeah, it was.
It's
Yeah,
bad for
hurricanes are.
infection.
What?
I think I'm more scared of hurricanes than tornadoes.
Oh, crap. I forgot something. Hold on. I'll return.
All right,
In
well, now
Minnesota,
that-
we have mini hurricanes just constantly
Really?
happening, just all the time.
that sounds
No.
amazing.
No.
I want mini hurricanes.
Oh man.
What about like half a mini hurricane? That's probably fun.
It's not very aerodynamic.
Oh. Yeah.
So, you do anything else on your trip across?
I went to the Grand Canyon. I saw the Colorado mountains. I was hoping to see. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Okay. Well, I'll tell you that later.
Uh,
I really,
okay.
I really shouldn't say that. Oh, I drove for the first time ever. Because
Oh yeah.
apparently, and I did not know this, but you do not need a license to off-road.
You
So-
had two near-death experiences, Cross, driving and tornadoes.
I wasn't going fast enough to die.
But you
Um,
could have.
The tornado, apparently.
Well, not the tornado was not in California. That was in
Oh.
Kansas. And
Wait
if
up, dude.
for God's sakes! I was not followed by a tornado from California. The tornado was not from California.
That would actually be creepy to be followed by a tornado across state.
Yeah, that'd be insane. It was actually really cool going into Kansas though, because you just saw this gigantic black cloud, and since it was all flat, you could see the entire storm. so every time there was lightning, you could see it. Apparently, lightning strikes way more than you would think it would, because it struck
yes, it does.
yeah, it was like every 30 seconds, and it would light up the entire sky, and it was awesome. But
I guess it depends on what like where you are in the storm or how bad the storm is.
Yeah, we were pretty far back from it. But yeah, we dodged all types of tornadoes. Oh, and then we like stayed in Ohio, and apparently if we hadn't moved, like if we hadn't left Ohio when we did, we might have been hit by that tornado that actually like took out a town. It was really close to us, so we kind of dodged 3 tornadoes because we're amazing.
Yeah,
And
tornadoes suck.
I really wanted to see one though.
Yeah, I've seen one before. I
Oh.
almost shit my pants.
Possibly lose our most popular Let's Player.
Well, you
He
would've
isn't a
known-
Let's Player anymore, so
I'm just a guy who does
occasionally
things
post
the
videos.
way- This is like the longest break I've had unannounced. So
Still
You should
can't
post a
beat
video
me.
just saying, "I hate video games," and that's
you know
it.
what? You know what, Konobi? I could beat you. I could, unless you never post a video game again.
I just put one up today.
Ha! I can beat you if I just stop Let's Playing. Then you'll never beat me.
Hey, I took like a 2-year break before it was you who commented on one of my Super Mario videos and asked me to keep going.
Alright, but does that count? Because you deleted that first video, so I feel like it doesn't count.
I deleted it because I was ashamed.
You shouldn't have been.
I was
Ashamed
playing
of
Halo
what?
music in the background. Come on.
Look, it was cute, because you were like, damn. Oh, I didn't mean to swear, sorry. That was that was great.
And now I don't give a shit.
Well, clearly not, but I just like that you thought that. That's the word that I use when I don't want to swear.
Yeah.
No, I like swearing, you know.
Mm. But yeah, the trip was good, and I needed it, and I've still been hanging out with a lot of people since I got back, and I had a crap ton of work to make up, which I just finished yesterday because I was on the trip, so I've had no time to record anything, so there hasn't been anything on my channel, but I hope to rectify that somewhat soon. It's just a large part of me, like, I really just don't want to play video games as much anymore.
You were trying to get a
back.
backlog going before you left, but that didn't really turn out too
I
well.
got 3 videos, and that's the reason.
For like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
That didn't.
Well, it worked for the first week. 2
Yeah,
weeks.
you know, when you were posting a video like every 2 days.
That was
then-
optimistic. It was like every 3 days. I left on the 10th, and the last video I was able to post was on the 19th. So yeah, like every 3 days I posted one. But
All I'm saying, Cross, is you could try the thing where you posted video every other day, because it's a lot less stressful. As in, I have to get a video out on this day
but
or
that's-
something like that.
Even that's more frequent than I feel like I'm able to post most of the time.
Okay, we shall have a great revival with you and me playing Battle Block Theater.
We should play that because Konobi did buy me Battle blah blah blah. Blah.
Oh,
dude,
Kenobi.
it's-
Okay.
It's hilarious. That game is hilarious. That game is hilarious.
A lot of people bought me games, but
We
most-
don't want you to hate video
Everything was
games,
on
bro.
sale.
I know, but most of the people were people I knew. I think it was all people I know in real life and Konobi, actually, now that I think about it.
And Konobi.
And Konobi. Yeah.
Because I'm awesome. Because I looked at Battle Block Theater and I was like, you like the games like Castle Crashers,
Yes.
Binding of Isaac,
Mm.
and that's just Battle Block Theater was made by the people who do Castle Crashers. Them
Oh,
off.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it
That's
is.
cool. So Dan Paladin and
Mhm.
Nicholas Shaman. I don't actually know the rest of them.
That's correct. They made Battle Block Theater.
Cool. Best part about Dan Paladin is that's his real name. Like, I always thought it was an internet name, but his last name is actually Paladin.
It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question: the
Oops.
people who made the Binding of Isaac are the same. It was the same people who made
Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Edmund McMillan. I watched
I
the
thought it was
indie game,
McMullen.
the movie.
Oh, cool.
It was
What'd you-
pretty good. I just every time Phil Fish came up, I'm like, God damn it, Phil Fish.
How did you not
God
feel
damn.
bad for Phil Fish during that movie? Because
Phil
I felt
Fish
bad.
was- he the-
Okay,
was
I
Phil
did
Fish the
feel
guy who
bad
did
for him
Fez?
for a little
Yes,
bit.
he was.
Right. Ed
Yes.
McMullen hates him, right?
No,
and then he
doesn't
quit
hate him.
Fez
Oh.
too.
But
shortly
alright, there's a
after.
part, and this is where I was just like, oh my god, where the person asks,
The part.
what would you do if you couldn't complete Fez? And he said, oh, I'd kill myself.
What?
Yeah.
And he wasn't. There was no irony. He just
He was just like,
flat out
yeah, I'd
said,
kill myself.
I would commit suicide. And I was
I
like,
understand being dedicated, but goddamn.
the thing is, he
I don't
spent
think.
every single day for like 3 years on the game, and things kept on
Well-
happening, so he'd need to take more and more time.
Yeah, it's true. But that didn't hit me as hard as it probably would have if I didn't know he said that.
Mhm.
I prefer the drama-free developers like Pixel, who did Cave
But
Story.
then again, when he said that, when he
Oh.
said sad stuff like that, every time I felt bad for him, I just think back. I was like, about a week or two ago, he said that YouTubers who play video games from indie devs should give money to the indie devs that they play their games from. And it's basically pirating the game at that point if you watch it on YouTube. And I'm like, see, and then I don't feel sympathy for him anymore.
Oh.
'Cause
I
he
don't
says
know.
shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, he might be a bit of a dick, but I don't hate him or anything. I mean,
Another company that was pretty hard on Let's Players was definitely Nintendo at one point.
But that's
Oh, yeah.
the stupid
It's 'cause
thing.
they're-
It was only Nintendo of Japan. It was to the
Yeah.
point where Nintendo of America asked some Let's Players to make a video for them, and then Nintendo of Japan claimed it. Like, that's how fractured it was. Like, I don't blame Nintendo of America at all. They're really cool, but Japan is just out of touch with a lot of things.
They actually rescinded all their things against Let's Players. They don't claim videos anymore.
Yes.
However,
Mm.
they do have claim on the music, so you got to get around that.
Wait a minute.
It's weird. Let's put it this way:
That's
if you
fun.
make the video and the music's too low to be picked up,
Mhm.
or you mute the music, the video won't get claimed.
What I do like is that YouTube, back when they scared everyone with all that bullshit that they eventually
Mhm.
rescinded because it actually, like, they actually listened because enough people are like, you're gonna lose money.
Yeah.
They put in a
Not the
tool.
money, no.
They put in a tool so that you can mute the music in your video as long as it had under 10,000 views. And I used that on like 3 of my videos, and it worked pretty well.
Good thing you weren't a very ginormous YouTuber then.
Well, I couldn't do it with Tower of Heaven, so I contacted this company called CD Baby that had the claim, and they're like, "Yeah, sorry, we didn't do this. YouTube just automatically
It was
sent out these
YouTube.
claims." Yeah, they're like, "We'll whitelist your channel," and they did it right away, and that was awesome.
That's
But,
nice. That's cool.
Yeah, so CD Baby, you guys are awesome.
I should try and get in contact with some companies.
Oh, do you have copyright claims?
No, well, I mean, with
From
YouTube
Nintendo.
or with Nintendo, of course. So I'm not even gonna worry about
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
I'm not making
Your
money
channel is like
anymore, so-
almost in. Yeah, your channel is almost
Invisible.
like entirely Nintendo. So there you go.
That is true. I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy.
Mhm. Yeah,
And you said you weren't making money. Did you stop the partnership program thing?
Yeah, I stopped with them a long time ago.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
were more just people like. The company was more like just grabbing everyone they could. So I was like,
A lot.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
good.
most of them do.
It's not. It's bad because it makes that bad. It's a bad experience for everyone. Because then there's too many people in the network for the network to do anything helpfully. Like RPM had a huge thing with that. They used to be a better network before they opened
Oh.
it up to literally everyone.
That's right. That's your channel, right?
Yeah. Though I've
But-
re-signed with them for 2 years, so whatever.
Well, then again, you're a pretty big YouTuber. The thing about getting in partnership at this level of YouTube, of like our channels, mine and Konobi's and Relics and Daglas's and Yoshi's and stuff like that, it's not really worth it because you only get like 50 cents a month. And
yeah,
then
and they don't send you a check until you get at least $50.
yeah, and then your viewers are also, subjected to the ads as well. When it's, I don't know, it's just.
Well, actually, I'll tell you. From the 2 months I was with TNG or something like that, I forget. I think that's her name.
Mhm.
I made $25.
Oh, nice. Now, how
But
many
that's
views
also-
do you get a day, approximately?
Oh, I get like nothing now that I'm putting out basically fluff videos. I'm playing
Oh.
Tales of Symphonia.
Mhm.
Nobody's really gonna watch that. I mean, I put out a video 2 weeks ago and it has 11 views.
That
I don't
is
think
a-
anybody's.
That is a really good game, though.
Tales of Symphonia is amazing. I'm still putting out Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which garners a lot of attention.
Cool.
I was doing Dark Souls for a little while, but I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it because, surprise, we're all moving out of our house soon.
Oh.
Oh, wow, really?
Forcefully, or this was the choice you guys made?
Semi-forcefully.
Oh, no.
Mm.
What happens?
It's definitely no drama between us and our roommates. It's just situations happen.
Yeah, what was the
Like-
situation?
Yeah.
The situation is that Chris, one of my roommates, who is also one of my best friends,
Mm-hmm.
his grandparents are coming to move to California and they need assisted living.
Oh.
So taking this as an opportunity to make a ton of money, they are moving out of the house to go live with the grandparents because not only are they going to get free rent, they're going to get paid for living there.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Not to mention that
Oh, yeah, that's right.
my buddy
Wait.
Chris is in IT for Wind River Casino,
Mm.
and he makes like $16 an hour.
Huh.
On top of that, he tends to get a lot of overtime. So on top of making like $19 an hour at home, or something like $500 a week for both him and Jamie, which makes like $1,000 a week for them.
Mm.
On top of that, he doesn't pay for rent at all,
Mm.
and he makes a ton of money from his job. So they're going to save up money to actually buy a house.
Oh, okay.
So they're leaving for good reasons, and they told us told us a while ago. So everything's in advance.
Gotcha.
They basically said that they're going to pay for the month that they live there and probably the next month as well to give us time to move out.
That's extremely generous.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to do?
Well, unfortunately, being as I have one job, no car, and I make about $600 a month,
Oh.
I'm going to unfortunately have to move back in with my mother for a while.
Okay.
And I have-
Hey, at least you can make a buttload of videos.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. I'm excited for all of the new games. We have Yoshi's Woolly World I'm really excited for, which is going to be a co-op
Oh, yeah.
Yoshi's Island story game kind of thing.
Does one person play as a baby Mario, and
No.
the other person? Oh.
It's excuse me, it's not Yoshi's Island. It's more like Yoshi's Story.
Oh no.
I thought of it as Kirby's Dream Land.
Second, speaking of Kirby, second is going to be that new Kirby Canvas Curse game for the Wii U as well,
Okay.
which my mother lovingly calls Kirby Draws a Lot. And I'm probably going to make her play that by herself too. We also
You're gonna
have
make her play it while you say disparaging things.
of course.
Okay, that works.
Don't put that plant there.
And anybody who's like sitting there rolling their eyes going, "Oh, Nintendo stuff." I'm going to tell you that right now Don't Starve is coming out with Don't Starve Together. Where
Oh,
you
yeah,
will be
they're
able
adding
to-
a multiplayer.
where you'll be able to play co-op or multiplayer, and me and my mother are going to do Don't Starve together for
Oh,
sure.
Are you gonna eat your mother when she falls?
Don't put that plant there.
Well, here's the hilarious thing. I'm going to be honest here with you guys right now. If you put me and my mother together when we're playing Don't Starve, my mother is better than me.
Oh, okay.
But there's one thing she's bad at. She's bad at combat.
Oh.
She's good at not starving. I'm good at combat. I'm really bad
Okay.
at not starving.
So you can just protect the. Wait, do you have to be on the same screen?
No. It will
Okay,
be
good.
server-based.
Because that'd be terrible. Well, that's cool.
Hmm.
So
It'd be like Lego Star Wars. You have to be on the same screen.
Yeah.
me and my
That's
mother
obscure.
will be playing Don't Starve together.
Well, that's good. There you go. Don't
Yeah.
starve, Konobi.
But I guarantee the Yogscast will do something and overshadow everything I do.
Well, that's gonna
Yeah.
be.
That's because they're
You're
the
gonna
Yogs.
overshadow everybody.
The only way you don't get overshadowed as a smaller YouTube is to do something really, like a really weird game first. That's
Yeah,
then,
like Sword of the Stars, the Pit.
yes, but then
Except
that
I didn't
weird
do it
game,
first.
the weird game needs to become secretly popular.
Yeah.
And this does happen. It's just you can't do it on purpose most of the time.
Just like how Deceased Crab got really popular with Where's an Egg?
Well, I thought he got really popular with La Mulana.
That's true, he got popular too. But I remember his Where's an Egg was the first video.
That is one of the best Let's Plays ever, especially because I didn't know there were guns.
is.
Like, I was just like, what? It's like, ma'am, I don't like you.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll send you the video later. That being said, Deceased Crab makes me sad. Because he responded to one of my comments once and he was a dick. And then I didn't want to watch his videos anymore.
You met your hero, Cross.
Pretty much. It was that moment where it's like, oh, look, he answered me. Oh. He was a dick.
Where he turns to you, and then he's a dick to you.
hmm And then I realized, like, he's a dick to a lot of his commenters.
We like the abuse.
I seem to remember that he posted a comment to you. That's actually how I met you, Konobi, was through DC's crap. I forgot that.
Oh, really?
Seriously?
Yeah, you answered some question, and then, like, because of the way he does weird moderated comments, like, a bunch of people answered your... Like 40 people responded to you. So then I was like, what was the question that caused all these comments? And then I went to your channel, I was like, oh, look, he Let's Plays things. And then I was like, it's pretty good!
It's better than other people. I had good quality sound, at least.
For a starting Let's Player, that was really, really good.
I was still using Fraps. Now I actually use an HD PVR instead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Started from the bottom, now we're on here.
My first Let's Play, I don't think you could hear me.
Started from the lower middle class, now we're here.
Now we're in the lower middle upper class.
Yeah.
Also known as the middle class. But yeah. Deceased crab, yeah.
What's one of our topics again?
I hate video games and they're dumb and no one should play them. Goodbye, I'm off this podcast.
Because Cross never plays video games and he hates them.
I hate video games. No, it's just, I realized there were certain things in my life that I was ignoring with video games. And then there was the fact that there was a winter where I couldn't leave the house. So once it got warm, I was just like, I don't want to be inside playing video games
Once
anymore.
it got warmer, watch out for copyright claims. Speaking of terrible puns, I want to go a little off track here. See how much hate I can garner from this. Guys, what do you call a pile of kittens?
Adorable?
No, you call a pile of kittens a meowton.
Get out.
Why, that seems like that pun was right up your alley, companion meow.
What?
Meow.
That doesn't make any sense right there.
Yeah, it does.
God damn it.
I mean, meow.
My mother told me that joke, actually, and I just kind of stared at her and I left. We were in a restaurant, too. I literally just got up and walked out the door. I had to stand aside for a second.
So you got out.
I mean, yeah, everything just fucking, like, the world just kind of changed right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
I hate everything now.
I sat there and I'm like, a meowton.
Mm-hmm.
A fucking meowton.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked up into the sky distantly.
How did this woman birth me?
Welcome to the
But when I
Waiting
went
To podcast. We occasionally talk about video games.
Hey, you're not allowed to say that.
You're
not allowed to say that, companion. You can't just
meow-
take other podcast catchphrases, especially when we've stolen so many of their formats. No. Don't.
So what games have you been playing?
Whoa, does anybody know any news on Mugenics? Because I know Cross is eagerly awaiting that game.
As far as I know, there is no more.
Oh, God.
Oh, son of a bitch, companion.
It's
Get
a
your-
pile of kittens!
Get your meowton out of here. No, as far as I know, there's no update on Mugenics. All as I know is that Edmund's working on that game personally, and he's having another team work on the redesign of Binding of Isaac because they're remaking the game without Flash.
Right. And I think they're... No, I don't think they're actually working on a 3DS version, sadly. I think Edmund doesn't like the 3DS. I don't think he likes Nintendo very much.
He might not. I don't know. I didn't.
He
hear that.
did try to get it on... I remember he tried to get it on the DS at one point, but Nintendo actually turned them down for religious reasons.
Okay, so then he
What?
might have a legitimate reason for not liking it. Because like Nintendo doesn't like to touch certain subjects at all.
I can respect that to a certain degree, for sure.
And yeah, the game has a pretty heavy anti-religious bent. So, I mean, I get it, but
You can use the Holy Bible in it, I think, right?
Yes.
yeah, but the entire thing is disparaging religion in certain ways. I mean, the entire thing is about a game, a mother who thinks her child is the devil because God talks to her.
Oh, yeah.
And then tries to take it out of him, which is sort of the story of Isaac, but not really.
Kind of, sort of. It's all very, See, that's why I thought Edmund didn't like, what's his name? The guy who created Fez.
Why?
Because of his character. His character who wears the fez is in the Bible is referred to as the betrayer. Judas?
Yes. Oh, you're right.
Oh, really?
I forgot about that. Yeah, Judas
was-
has the fez. I forgot about that.
And there
That's
was something I
amazing.
believe that related to when they were at some type of indie game con or something like that, and he voted against Edmund.
Yes, that was it. That's why he gave him the fez. I remember that now. Yeah, that's why Judas has the fez. I totally forgot about that.
See, that's why I thought Edmund and him never got along like at all.
They did
Is
at
that
one
true?
point, but
Yeah, that's true.
I don't remember where I heard this, but yes, I definitely remember hearing this.
Hmm.
But,
See, this is why
That's
I
awesome.
should start doing
Fun fact.
channels where I talk about facts and stuff.
yeah, too bad that takes a lot more work than Let's Playing.
Yes, it does.
It's
I'll
true.
tell you. Actually, one of the things I did have planning on doing in the future was doing a facts thing, because there's one thing that nobody's really touched. Everybody talks about Easter eggs. Everybody talks about
Fun
trivia
facts.
type stuff. Nobody talks about music.
Hmm.
Fun facts.
Nobody talks about the cool things about music.
Okay.
I'll tell you one thing cool, real quick. I guess this is a little spoiler. You know the guy
For
who
what?
did
Wait, a spoiler for what?
It-
You
it's
can't
not
just
an
say a spoiler.
It's not actually. It's a spoiler for my own video.
Oh,
I'm
then screw it.
disclosing
Alright.
one of my facts.
I just sometimes people will be like spoiler, and then they won't say what the
Spoiler
spoiler
alert.
is for, and
Uh-huh.
it's like, what, for all of media? You have to be more specific here.
Yeah.
But okay, go on.
For example, you guys know the music from like Dark Souls?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Same guy composed the music for Golden Sun.
Oh,
Something like that, you know?
cool.
Where
Did you
you're just
know
like,
there was a song that was in Legend of Legaia and in Alundra? Because there was.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with those games.
Well, never mind then.
Sorry, I sort of spaced out when you said the thing. Sorry.
Um,
Don't worry, we can move on.
yeah.
Okay.
YouTube sucks. Didn't we already talk about that immediately? Because or were we not on the podcast yet? I don't
Did-
remember.
I'm pretty sure we weren't on the podcast. Okay. Since
I-
this is going to be going up on the YouTube channel, I don't know.
It's going up on the
What are you saying?
YouTube channel. But don't worry, I love YouTube. I think it is an amazing service, and Google Plus is the most amazing thing ever. Please don't ban me YouTube
Look,
boards.
I work for Google in 2 of my 3 jobs, and they
And
should
Disney.
They
one
should
of them.
stop being dicks and just hire an actual, not just a graphic designer, but someone who understands how humans do, because you keep
Yeah.
on making things harder for everyone.
So what they did, one of the one of the 3 changes that I wanted to bring up was this. This probably affects most of the people. Is that if you go to the top right and you click on like your icon now, because they took away your name that was there. If you click on your icon, all of those different options like Video Manager, My Channel, YouTube settings, Google Plus settings, and all those little links that were so useful to click on, they took those all away and forced them into one button. And if you click on that button, it shows about half those options on one area. So you have to click an extra time again.
Yeah.
So that's great.
They had a system where you could access literally every single part of the site as a user and a creator, and they decided to split them up and put them into submenus.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Why?
Yeah, there's no reason for it. And it was an excellent use of space, too. Like, you...
Remember whenever you went to the YouTube homepage and on the left side it would show you if there's a comment with like a blue thing, like a blue notification?
Mhm.
Do you remember? That was really nice. I miss that so much.
Yeah. Also, I'm not a Google employee like I work at their office or anything. I just work for YouTube and for a search engine thing that happens to involve Google. I have no pull
Can you
anywhere.
put in a good word for me?
Yeah, they don't know who I am. I can't even put a good word for me. I'm probably going to get fired from one of those jobs soon.
So you know
I
that guy,
work,
Andy Q. He makes pretty good videos. How about showing him some views?
Yeah. How about
Okay,
going
I'll give
in-
him $100,000.
Who the hell are you?
We didn't talk about that tipture, did we?
We didn't talk about the other 2 things also.
Well, how does the
Yeah,
tip
one of the
jar thing
things-
work? Do you know?
First of all, one of the things is that YouTube, they announced this in like this blog type of thing, or I don't remember exactly what it was, but they're gonna add like a tip jar type of thing where you can give money to YouTubers through their YouTube channel. And I don't know exactly how it would work, but I'm pretty sure it's just like setting up a PayPal donation box. There's a link you can click on, and it'll bring you to PayPal or something.
And
Although
whereas,
I'd be certain to know that YouTube would probably take a nice little portion of it, probably something like
Yes.
10%.
and
10.
I'm assuming
I don't know about that.
I'm assuming it's not going to be available to everyone, but you never know.
Yeah. If they make it so that you can take a portion, I'm darn sure it'll make it so that you can do it for everybody.
I'm sure they'll take something. I didn't realize, but I think YouTube takes like 50% of all ad revenue through networks.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
They take their 50% split and then they send it to the networks, and then they take their percent split from you.
So in reality, I'm only making like less than 25%. No, I can't do math. However,
Less than 20%. About that.
It's not a lot, but
Yeah.
whatever. Comparing the amount of effort I've put in the last 3 months, I really can't complain about anything. So
And apparently the price for ads is going down or
that's
something like that.
That actually makes sense.
So eventually, if it keeps going down, it'll be kind of poopy.
Mhm.
You mean we'll start making less and less money from it?
I rode this gravy train for a pretty long time, so.
I will never give up. I will never give up.
then-
I will get lazy, but I will never give up.
Okay, but laziness causes upgiving.
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
I uploaded
I'm
a
really
video.
lazy.
I
I'm
didn't.
like
lazy enough.
ridiculous lazy.
I didn't technically upload a video today. I just had one on my unlisted for like a long time, and I finally decided to add a description to it.
Yeah, I uploaded a
Back
video.
when-
It said, click on the Waiting Queue podcast.
Woo!
In fact, I think I forgot to disable ads from it, so for all I know, I made like
2
2
cents.
points.
cents.
No, not 2 cents. Are you kidding me? You were way overestimating the amount per view and the amount of views it's gonna get.
So you made a Canadian dollar.
Uh,
I
Canada's money is worth more than us.
think it's
Yeah.
worth less.
It isn't.
No,
It
it's
used to
worth
be.
more.
It used to be worth less, but for the last like 8 years, it's been worth more because that's how much our economy tanked.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah,
Thinking about it in reverse.
yeah. Now pesos, however.
Pesos.
Yeah, I might have made a peso.
Let's
or
talk
two.
about the pesos on a video gaming Let's Play channel.
That's the thing. This wasn't technically a video game podcast, unless someone from Twitch is listening. But that was like the main focus.
Well, it's just
Is
about
there-
us and video games.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. I
Is
mean,
there a joke I'm
the
missing
waiting
on the
queue.
Twitch thing?
What?
Yes.
Is there
Yes,
a joke
there is,
with
Konobi.
the Twitch listening in? Yeah, we're video
My
gaming.
roommate was one day just watching this stream, and they were just talking, and then this bot came in and said, like, you were not allowed to post non-video game comments on it. They're just like, we're gonna ignore you. And the guy was like, I'm not a bot. I'm an actual person who works for Twitch. You need to stop this now. And then
Yeah.
they shut down the channel. So
What?
you aren't allowed to. Also, the Manga podcast used to run their podcast on this, and it also got shut down because it didn't have to do with video games.
What?
Yeah,
Wait,
Yep.
what did Twitch have to do with only video games?
always.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
I
since they
guess-
switched from Justin.tv to Twitch.
Yeah, and Twitch is a gaming term. Like people who like Twitch skills are like really fast reacting skills. So
Like in League of Legends. and Doom.
Okay. Alright, I just don't know anything about Twitch. I thought
Yeah.
it was a place where people streamed, and I
Yeah.
thought streaming was just really popular for video games.
nope.
Shows what I know.
What we are doing right now is technically a violation of their terms of service.
But
And if they
a
wanted
dancing frog, parts of the pixels are
Hey,
from
look
video
at
games.
it says right here on the thing, games we've been playing.
yes,
Yeah.
So,
There
yeah.
you go.
it's good. But I
So
don't.
we're talking about.
I think you might have to have gameplay on the.
Fine. Let me start up RuneScape.
No, I meant a real game, like Cookie Clicker.
Yeah, put up Cookie Clicker.
I'm
Make it
assuming
better
that
game playing.
I'm assuming certain people get special discompensate. Like Total Biscuit just like question and answers. They don't mess with him. They don't mess with the game podcast, even though they don't have a or the Polaris podcast, even though they don't have gameplay most of the time.
Well, they're
They also don't mess with the creatures since they also stream on Twitch
Yeah.
with their creature talk. That's what they call it.
They will mess with Total Biscuit too because he's a lawyer.
But also, they're making a lot of money for Twitch, and it'd be kind of dumb to mess with them.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, what did I miss? You missed everything. Like, we talked about so much. Cross gave away his secret identity. He is actually Mega Man.
He is Monsieur Nice.
The fighting robot, doo-doo-doo-doo, Mega Man.
Stab, stab.
Wait, he did have a cartoon, didn't he?
Yup. And that was I just sang all the lyrics to the song, by the way. Doo-doo-doo-doo, the fighting robot, doo-doo-doo-doo, Mega Man. And they just repeated that over and over and over and
I
over.
think the episode I remember the most was the one where Mega Man X actually
Yes!
came
I was just gonna say that. That was the best ever.
Now with dick tanks.
And he was just like, he tried to beat the Mega Man
Vile?
X villains. And
Vile.
they're like, haha, we're made out of, like, stupid made-up metal, and you can't do it. And then Mega Man X came and was like, well, my X-Boss does better, and I'm slightly taller than you, and it was
that what
awesome.
Okay. Oh, speaking of Mega Man and stuff, here's actually a good topic.
Doodle-doo-doo.
Capcom has finally made it so another company can buy them.
Oh.
They had for a while basically this thing in their terms and agreements or whatever that no person could own the company, no other person.
Mm-hmm.
It was like an internal agreement that nobody could own 51% more of the company. But now they've actually rescinded that, and somebody can actually buy out Capcom now.
Oh. That's cool. I wonder how the Mighty Number 9 is doing. I haven't actually researched that.
It's probably in development.
No.
So on this other forum, I was discussing they were discussing who would be good people to buy Capcom.
Me.
Have fun
you
with your
think-
money.
Do you think they accept, what do I have on my desk here, soy sauce and empty syrup bottle
And paperclips.
and the glasses case?
How about
I
a
don't have any
cup
paper
of
clips.
Dr. Pepper? Would they accept that?
Look, if you're willing to pool your resources as mine, maybe we could fill this thing up.
I have an Eevee plush and a bag of candy.
Oh, look at the big spender here.
Candy. Nah.
A bag of off-brand sour chews candy.
But I think... Ew. Wait, sour cheese?
Chews!
Oh!
Chews.
Oh, okay.
What the?
Sour cheese. And off-brand sour cheese, nonetheless. Oh. Oh,
But
God.
anyways,
Oh, no.
everybody on that discussion was only talking about Microsoft or Sony owning Capcom. And I'm the little guy in the background going, what about Nintendo? And they're like, Nintendo sucks because it's basically a Sony Microsoft PC fanboy.
But don't you remember all the great things that happened when Microsoft bought Rare? Remember all the games that we got after that?
Oh my god.
I managed to convince half the forums because I was like, hey, remember Mega Man Legends and how they decided to not finish that? Well, Nintendo's in the habits of saving companies right now, so they might actually finish Mega Man Legends.
Dude, doesn't Capcom own Resident Evil?
Yes.
Imagine if Nintendo bought that and they had Resident Evil exclusively on the Wii and Wii U.
Yeah, to be honest,
Ridiculous.
I think I agree with you. Nintendo probably would be a good home for them. Like, Capcom has a lot of family-friendly games.
Speaking of Resident Evil,
Like Resident
Evil 4 used to be on the GameCube for the longest time,
Yeah, it was exclusive
Yeah.
to the GameCube.
and then it went to PlayStation 2.
Every other system ever.
Mhm.
See, like 4 different times.
I hated that girl. I just told you to stay. I just told you to stay in the box. And then you sneaked
What?
or something, and they found you. And then you got harried away. And I had to
Caught
shoot them
me.
out of your arms, but you know what? I missed, and I shot you in the leg.
What
You
is
gotta-
happening? Guys!
What
Stop.
you haven't played Resident Evil 4?
I'm having horrible. Oh.
See, it all makes sense now, doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
I just need Ashley to turn around and go, come on, Leon, and he's like, au revoir!
Also, I'm sorry, you can't jump down a 3-foot jump. You need me to catch you.
Yes.
Oh my god.
She might break her foot, her ankle, just like Han Solo did. Not even fucking.
I don't.
It's true. He
All right,
actually did break.
Companion Cube. So what games have you been playing?
I hated that girl. I wanted her
Oh.
dead. I'm sorry, go
I
on.
really want to say Resident Evil 4 now.
I thought you were gonna say RuneScape, and I was gonna be very sorry.
Oh. Yeah, RuneScape.
Oh no.
What else? Prison Architect. That game has one bug that really pisses me off.
Oh.
Would you say that
it's just
would you say that it bugs you?
Why the host of the call? Can I kick Konobi?
Nope, because I added him.
I heard him right click on my username. I heard it.
You didn't hear shit.
What's the bug?
Prison Architect is this prison building game, kind of like Prison Tycoon, except better.
You didn't
And-
insect that pun, did you?
And
Okay. So you build like buildings and stuff, and there's this one bug where sometimes when you build a building, they work on it and they almost finish it except for one square. And I looked this up, and apparently the reason why they don't finish it because every single foreman who's working on it decides to put that off until later, so then it just gets stuck and never finished.
oh,
And then you have to keep on destroying the building and rebuilding the building every time, and that can get ridiculously expensive, like in the tens of thousands of dollars.
so maybe I should wait because my roommate actually bought that for me for like, oh god, that was like half a year ago. Well,
It's pretty much a game-breaking bug.
yeah, I'm gonna wait then. Well, I was gonna wait anyway because I hate video games and don't play them. But yeah,
Uh-huh. And the UI is honestly kind of poopy. And they don't explain some stuff
Mhm.
too well. But it's a pretty fun game nonetheless. And
okay.
I recommend it for $10, and I got it for $10, so
Cool.
that's a pretty good price for it. I also played Awesome Mods a lot, and a bit of League of Legends with Relic and Bessie
Ooh.
and
That would be
Bessie.
hilarious.
she.
Wait, is League of Legends free or is that?
Sorry, I meant
Yes.
Jess. I meant
Are they
Jessie.
both free?
Oh, okay. Yeah, League
Is
of
Le-
Legends is always free.
I should play League of Legends with you guys because I would be awful at it and it would be hilarious.
I don't think you sold your position on their team very, very well, Konobi.
Don't worry,
But
we're
that's
all
the
off.
thing is we could
Oh.
record it and it would be hilarious.
Okay. Dude, Infinite Crisis was great until they added Surrender, and now I can't play the game anymore. They ruined it because.
That's everybody in the Astronaut forums wants a surrender button. Too.
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
How about you just
No,
make
there
me
should not
quit
be
video
one.
games altogether, world?
That's the reason why there's drop in case somebody like decides to rage quit. There
Yeah.
you go. You got drop in. That fixes it.
Mm.
Oh god, yeah,
No,
Yoshi.
fuck
If I play with
surrender.
you, if I play with you, Yoshi, it will be the worst thing ever. You'll tell me to go mid, and I will go to the top lane, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of the top lane. What more do you want from me?
No, it's apparently, and I think it's someone was telling me like in other
Wards?
games.
What the hell are wards?
In other games with surrender options, there's like a huge penalty if you keep on surrendering. Like, I don't think you get experience or something like that. But in Infinite Crisis, there's no penalty for surrendering. You can just surrender all you want, and
our first tower. Fuck it.
that's how it is! It is seriously that bad in Infinite
Yeah.
Crisis a lot of times.
Or if you're down like 5 kills, but okay, there was a match that I was playing solo, and our team died 5 times, and the enemy team didn't die at all. But our towers were pretty much even. Like none of our towers. We each destroyed 3 towers on each side, and then our team gave up. And I'm like, why would you give up? So what if we died 5 times and they didn't die at all? Our
Yeah.
towers are still the same.
My favorite game that I ever played in Infinite Crisis, 2 of our team members did not load into the game. So it was just 3 of us, so we all took a lane, and they had 5 people, and we won. The game went on for over an hour, but we were just better than them. And if they had surrender, I'm pretty sure one of our other teammates would have left, and that would have been it.
I'm surprised when I played Infinite Crisis with you, Cross, that I actually did okay.
Yeah, well, we were also fighting like other noobs like us.
I can't imagine that in any MOBA there's like a noob. There's always like that one guy who's managed to play It was like the pro version of LOL or Dota.
Except
just
you
like,
were
I know exactly
playing.
what to
You
do.
were playing with me, and I was
That's
doing worse than you. So
That's true.
I
Who
know
did
there
I-
was other people as bad as me.
Who did I play as? I can't remember.
I don't remember either. That
He
was
was
like
the
a year
big. He
ago.
was the big guy.
Doomsday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doomsday.
Doomsday's one of my favorite characters. Or he was until I found Cyborg and Nightmare Batman and Gaslight Catwoman.
I think he had that dashing move where he threw someone
Yeah.
in the air and stunned them for a while.
Yeah, he had a dashing move
just
where he
real
slammed
quick.
against the wall. Yes?
Matrix Man, you're saying genuine question, is there much difference between LoL and Dota? I've never played either, and I think I might try one. You should play Infinite Crisis.
No, don't. There's a
In my
stronger
opinion,
option.
it's better than League of Legends and Dota.
It
And
was.
remember-
Or you should
That
also
says
play
okay.
Astronauts.
In fact, all you have to do is sign up through this recruitment link. And
Astronauts is actually a better MOBA than any other
Awesome.
Yes.
MOBA.
Or so, you're my one.
But then again, that's just my
only awesome night.
what are you talking about? What's going on? Why are you saying
That's
that?
the
What is
credit songs.
it? What? There's a credit song?
Oh yeah, it is.
You're my one and only awesome night.
Except I believe it's Leon who sings it.
I have no
I know.
idea what you're talking
I
about.
think it's one of the developers. Just look up "You're My One and Only Awesome Night."
Oh, okay.
Later, of course. Cross, what games have you been playing? Trick question. I haven't been playing games.
I've played in the last week. I played Awesome Nuts, and I played one round of Killing Floor with Companion.
Oh yeah, and then you didn't finish it.
No, that was the one in the hotel that I couldn't finish. We did finish one round. Remember? We killed the Patriarch. I think Buckus was with us. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
We played a full round.
Killing Floor reminds me of that game you're not supposed to win. And if you happen to win, it's by accident.
Oh, well, not in Killing Floor. You can win. But I was in a hotel in Pennsylvania or something, and I tried to play, and I started warping around the screen and stuff. So I was like, I can't, and I couldn't.
By the way,
Hmm?
what were you saying? No, continue.
I just
Continue.
also my friend was in the room, and she's like, "Yeah, it's fine if you talk to people on the mic," but I was like, "This is weird. I don't want to do this." You can still hear everything I say, but you can't hear
You
anything
lied
else.
to me, Cross. You said she was gonna go to sleep, and that you should.
She was, and she said it was okay, but she was clearly trying to sleep. So I was like, I don't want to do this. It's weird.
Whoops! I accidentally just turned off my monitor.
Well, at this point, we only have 9 minutes left in the podcast.
How the hell do you accidentally turn off
By
your
the
button?
way,
That's a good question.
I don't know.
It's a
I was
button on the
touching.
monitor.
I was touching the button. Very, very. Okay. Speaking of Buckus, Buckus is gone indefinitely. He moved, and
Oh,
we're not
finally.
sure when he's gonna get internet again. He moved yesterday, I believe. So
And he doesn't know where he's going to move. He's doing it Oregon Trail style, apparently.
he's just gonna go across the Oregon Trail. But yeah, we're not sure when he's gonna be back. But when he does come back,
I don't know who he is.
darn sure we're gonna have
Really?
him on the podcast.
You,
Buckus?
What?
I forgot that, like, we didn't hang out with Konobi for, like, a year. He doesn't know who Butkus is.
Oh, you really don't know who Buckus is?
No, I only know
Holy
like
shit!
That's
Yoshi,
hilarious.
Relic, Companion, and Cross. That's all I know.
That's amazing. And weird to me.
Buckus McMuckus.
That is very weird.
It's just that he's made so many videos with us for, like, so long. It's just weird that your paths haven't crossed.
I'm sorry, I haven't clicked on your videos a lot lately.
No, it's fine. I understand.
Yeah, on his none videos.
Look, I had videos once. Like,
Back in my
Oh,
day.
butt kiss.
yeah.
I thought you were
Yes,
saying
private
Buckus,
Buckus.
like B-U-C.
Oh. Okay, so you don't know who he is.
No, I don't. I thought we went over this.
No, because you just went, oh, butt kiss.
Oh,
So I was
Oh,
like,
no.
oh. Okay.
oh yeah, butt kiss. That one.
But no, we asked him where he was going to move to, and he was like, oh, we don't know yet. We're just going to start going east. It's like, what? How does that make sense? This
Oh,
isn't
God.
caravan time.
He said he was doing it Oregon Trail style. He's going to die of scurvy.
no,
So,
maybe
Kenobi,
just one of his family members.
We should
will.
probably wrap up the podcast here. Kenobi, what's going up on your channel
Um,
this week type of thing?
um, I've got Dishonored lined up. I've got Tales of Symphonia. I've got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze whenever I want. I might do some Mario Kart 8 stuff. I really like that game. Future games.
So all of the Nintendo stuff that they have been releasing recently.
I'm going to be doing Yoshi's Woolly World with my mother. I'm going to be doing Don't Starve Together with my mother. I'm going to be doing the new Kirby Canvas Curse game that's coming out to the Wii U as well.
Likely
Wait a second,
story,
is that Don't Starve thing coming out
This summer.
Is that Don't Starve coming out soon? This summer? Like, is there a
Yes.
release date for it yet, or?
I haven't looked into it since I learned about it. They just say the release date is summer.
Are you gonna do
Oh.
Bayonetta 2? Oh wait, that game's never coming out.
What are you talking about? They announced it at E3.
Uh-huh.
They're also
Never
giving
coming out.
Hey, you know what's really cool about Bayonetta 2?
Hmm.
They're giving you Bayonetta 1 for free.
Oh, that's cool. I want to play them. I just, can't because they're not on
You don't
things
have a
that-
Wii U because
Well, I could play the first one if I. had
because
that thing.
whoever didn't want to actually have Bayonetta on their console again, so they're like, no, we don't want it. And then Nintendo's sitting there going, hey, Platinum Games, we like you. Come on over to our system.
Well, they bought Platinum Games as far as
Well,
they have all the Platinum things.
they're like, hey, we
Wonderful
want to make
101.
Bayonetta 2. And then every other console is like, no, I don't want this game on here. I don't even care if
It didn't sell. Apparently, it was a really good game that didn't sell well. So, yeah, I'm good with it. I like
Remember when Cross Knight uploaded? Cross Knight's uploaded videos. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
But nobody asked me
Remember
what
when
games
certain
I'm
people
playing.
weren't allowed in laundromats?
Hey, Konobi, what games are you playing? Well, I'd like to tell you what games I'm playing, everybody. I'm playing, one game only. I'm playing Payday 2.
Oh. Wait,
That's
didn't we
like
ask
it.
you?
No.
Oh.
Well, too bad. There's not enough time now, and you just answered.
Yeah, that's true.
Companion, what's on your schlappus?
I actually just released The Dead Linger video that I spent all night, all of last night, well, not all of last night, but all of the night, a couple nights ago, and all of yesterday working on and rendering and editing. And it took way longer than it should have.
You missed winning at
but I
Awesome
got
House with
that.
me because of that.
How long is long for
Yes, I did.
It sounds like it
Um,
took him 48 hours, so...
Yeah, it took probably a total of 12 hours over the course of rendering, editing. I mean, that's without including rendering. I'm just talking about editing and recording. So it took a very long time. But that video goes over all of the biggest changes that I found important in build 014. And they massively overhauled the visual and performance of the game. And it looks pretty nice now in the forest and such.
No, I
The
guess I'll
house
go
is
and
still
play
kind
it.
of,
Yeah.
you. Oh.
but it's
that's right.
actually it's in very very early alpha, like actual alpha, not Daisy alpha type
Oh.
of thing.
Days.
And then also Under Hell Chapter 1, I'll be playing that again. I need to record some more of that because I don't have any backlogged, and it's supposed to go up I think tomorrow. So
Winter Hill.
that's nice. And then maybe some Sword of the Stars of Pit. I don't know. But that really brought out my laziness when I finished the Dead Linger video.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I should
really-
get a roguelike game and just play it over and over again.
Play the binding
It's
of
really nice.
all the things. Oh,
Maybe I'll
play
get-
FTL. I got 32 parts or something?
Maybe I'll get Magicite. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Roguelikes are really nice for making videos on because you die all the time and then you can. It's fantastic.
I'll literally be like, I died. I'm frustrated.
If I had gotten Binding of Isaac to work, that could have been pretty big, because I was going to play it pretty early into its cycle. But
You
it
could
didn't
have
work.
been the Northern Lion.
I don't know about that. I played that 400 times.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
He's on episode 878 or something like that.
Are you sure?
800. I thought it
Yes.
was 400.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true.
I'm pretty sure he's up to... Maybe I'm wrong.
I remember it being a ridiculous number.
Yeah.
That's
And
for
then he's
sure.
going to go straight into the Binding of Isaac remake, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
On my channel, the second part of Ibob is going to be up there eventually.
What's all the hubbub, bub?
I have 75% of an Escape Goat episode done that I recorded like 2 months ago.
How many
And,
sessions was in that one video?
Um,
50?
no, just one.
Oh.
Oh, and
I
you
just
and I.
didn't finish it. And then there is an episode that is 90% edited of Final Fantasy VII, and I was gonna just end it. Then I was like, wait, I forgot to do this thing. I'll do it before I go on my trip, and that didn't happen.
And there's that one thing you
So-
and I might do, Cross.
Oh yeah, Buster Block,
Creeper?
Battle Block Theater.
Battle Block Theater. I knew it all along. Possibly a thing that will happen.
Maybe.
It's perhaps.
Sort of.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, so you still haven't beaten a Scapegoat 2?
No.
I was right! Yoshi says there's 852 episodes of Binding Isaac from Northern Light.
The
Yes!
Yeah.
hell?
You must have beaten the game like 50 times, at least.
Yeah, eventually he started using mods and stuff just to do crazy runs. Because
Oh,
you might as well. It's like he already had Platinum God. Like, what are you going to do after that?
yeah.
He probably had Platinum God after episode, like, 300. But yeah, podcast ended. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh, is the podcast over?
Yes,
Oh,
it
it's
is.
5 o'clock.
Bye!
Okay, yep, thanks. This has been the Wait and Queue podcast for 6/30/14. Thanks for joining me, Yoshi, Konobi.
Oh,
and
dare
Cross.
you.
Yoshinobi!
And
thanks for coming
goodbye,
by, man.
Buckus. We'll miss you. And goodbye, everybody who
He's
watches
not
also.
dead. What the?
Buckus.
If he's
We'll
on the
remember you
Oregon
in our
Trail,
hearts.
he already is dead.
No, one of his family members. My God. Anyway.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody. Thanks for
Yeah,
watching.
see it. Maybe he chose easy mode, so like maybe he's a banker. Then he'll be fine.
Maybe.